Good day. Today we're going to talk about AI and a new to me and new to many people is a subject, an aspect of AI called AGI, which I was corrected previous video, which I'm going to take down because we want to be right, and I appreciate being corrected. I misspoke in the other video. I was saying AGI stood for Advanced Gaming Intelligence, or Artificial Gaming Intelligence, excuse me, almost did it again. And it's actually Artificial General Intelligence. So, I know it, there's people out there, it's like, get it wrong, you get it wrong. Well, the point is get it right, and so we're correcting it, and I'll delete the other one. And I also use the word teaching, and some people complained about me saying AGI teaches AI. Well, that's splitting hairs, but okay. Anyhow, I'm gonna use. We're gonna be talking about little friends over here, and in this illustration, the laptop is going to be a person playing on a game. Playing your first person environmental game, online game, and the droid back over there, he's going to be a GI. So AGI is playing a game, and above it, or all encompassing, is AI. All right, kind of get that picture in mind. I probably should have had a graphic up over there, but I only just thought of it, so oh well. Fix it in post. Um, now, damn it, did it again. We will come back to this. I just wanted to put that forward before I forget, and let me address something else first, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, so bookmark that one. AI is here. It's not coming down the road. It's here. We used to think, and I don't mean we fear mongering, but truth is the truth. We when computers came in, you can take over the world. But it took a little while to get in there, but now computers are everywhere. Okay, the internet. It took a while for the internet to get around, and now it's everywhere. AI has not been around very long at all, and it's everywhere. It is, it has jumped into mainstream. It is here. It's not coming. It's here. Okay. So, tip right off the top: start learning how to deal with AI, how to interact with it, how to spot AI versus fake people. But often it gets digits wrong. Six people, three, five people, finger people, or fill a glass of water and it just constantly shows it at half. What weird little quirks like that are usually good signs. But anyhow, if you are in middle management, or like in clerical or certain levels of customer support, be careful. AI is coming for your job, and I don't mean that to be, again, fear mongering. Salesforce is the almighty. Everyone looks to whatever Salesforce just did. Salesforce is supposed to be the be it all that sets it all up. Granted, they're San Francisco building they built, now they're out of it and renting it for pennies on the dollar. But okay. Anyway, Salesforce has laid off another 4,000 people. A lot of them middle management, and in that little bracket range. Replaced them with AI, and in doing so, got a 17% return on doing that. So, getting rid of humans, not having to worry about overtime, sick days, PTOs, pensions, workers' comp, and then get a little dude doing the job for you, 24 hours, no problem. So keep that in mind, because if Salesforce is doing it and just did it again after saying they weren't going to do it, oh, don't worry, we won't do it. We're people minded. Well, well, they may have had it in mind, but they sent him out the door. So I would, my line of thought is maybe if you're in one of these positions that, being replaced with AI is potentially happening or about to happen, learn AI. So when they start talking about, your job going for AI, well, you already know AI or know, so you say, hey, I can teach you how to do AI to teach you how to do my job better, or how AI can help my job. So maybe that might save your butt. Move from what you were at to, over here rather than, line of thought. But I mean, again, that bracket, if you're not, up here, super management guys, you know, if your title doesn't have an O in it and in the abbreviation, then, you watch out. But if you're the guy down at the bottom who's actually assembling things and doing things and driving things currently, you're okay. But, a lot of the stuff in between those, that middle area, look out. So I'm just saying, keep an eye on your back and, start learning AI and, anyhow, again, I don't mean to be a doomsayer. I'm just, Salesforce is doing it left and right after saying they wouldn't. So there you go. Now back to our friend over here. Now remember the PC he's playing with is a PT. He's online playing, a game. And we're going to say that the little Android dude is AGI, Artificial General Intelligence. And then above is AI over, running the whole world. AI is above. All right. So they are currently using AGI to play games. And in playing games, I'm not talking about checkers or chess, mahjong or Go, which they can do. I'm talking about like first-person games. Where what everyone's doing online, on your Xbox, on everything else. It's you and your environment interacting with your environment with your controller and your keyboard and your joysticks. Okay? Where you have your tasks you got to do. You got to go find gold or go, do this or go shoot that guy before he shoots you. Okay, so they're having AGI interacting so it can then enhance AI's knowledge and abilities to perform such tasks. So they're working together, but AGI is deals more with interactions, spatial awareness, physical environment, trying to teach AI. Oh, I said teach, trying to make more robust AI's understanding of the real world, the physical objects, and how to deal with them, how to manipulate them, and tasks and goals, and okay. So currently, AGI is playing like Minecraft. It's learning to find a box and put a box on top of a box, and then it's learning to jump over a box, or it's learning to, it has to go mine something to complete its task, and it's learning that it needs this so it can go mine that so it can complete its task with its little character running around just like you. Okay? They're also, it's doing it. It's learning fast. It learns fast. Just remember that. Anything about AI, it learns fast. They're also teaching it, again, like first-person shooters and, those first, like Fortnite and Call of Duty and the more advanced, more, far more, faster actions, more interactions going on at the time. It's still clunky there because it has a hard time, but it is learning and incorporating it into AI and becoming better at it. So one thing of interest, and it actually is quite fascinating, is AI doesn't know the difference between playing the game, being being the little, being the MGI, the AGI little droid over there, playing the game. What's happening, playing the game is playing the game. Have to stack these boxes and go do this, and the real world, So when so when AI is running a robot, or something, and it's using its eyes sensors in the real world, it does not know the difference between the game and the real world. Okay, same thing to it. It doesn't matter. It's learning in both, but it's learning a lot of things a lot cheaper over here and a lot faster over here that can be incorporated over here. Meaning, of course, that as it learns how to stack boxes and hop over boxes and to walk over here and complete a task, more complicated. I mean, baby steps for us, but okay, this is a computer learning all this crap. It can apply it directly, what it's learning, to the real world. So if it's an android that's running, robot, whatever, okay, cyborg, it's now learning from that to manipulate and work in the real world. So the android over there is now learning to stack boxes and jump over boxes and run around and do tasks. And so AGI and AI are learning in both worlds at the same time. That's interesting. Something you didn't even think about. It's like, okay, I'm plugging into the game, but does it apply to the outside world? My 9 to 5. Well, yes, it does. Directly, 100%. It's input. It's input. It's input. The game is input. Real experience in the world with AGI. Excuse me. Should have hit the mute button when I talk with my hands. Anyhow, thank you so much for making this short. Okay. You could be in the very near future. In the very near future, you're playing your game and you're really good at it. Okay. You come up against another character and kicks your butt, swacks you. You're gone, and you're going, damn, that guy was good. That guy was fast. Well, that guy, that character that just kicked your ass, probably an AI playing his character in the game, not being part of the game, as being incorporated into the game, as like, you got to go fight the boss, that the computer controls the boss, and the fake characters you interact with in the game, it is sitting there playing its game in the game. It's playing on its, we'll say it's playing on its keyboard and controller in the same game you are. You're a player, it's a player. And you can be playing up against it as a character, and you're a character. Okay? Hopefully that, makes it clear. So technically, you get on your little microphone and start trash talking with them. You'll probably have a AI interface and trash talk back to you. Just don't swat him. Don't swat an AGI or an AI. I would not. Well, don't swat anybody. Never swat anybody. But you got to be real stupid to swat something that hasn't control of a lot of things, so more than you do. anyhow. Middle management and that job bracket, start learning AI. And gamers, getting a little quicker on the draw, get a little sharper on your game, because you got competition coming. Both have competition coming. Well, not coming, sorry. It's here. It's just, almost sitting next to you. Okay, that's a jump. But AI is here. This is happening now. Jobs are being lost right now and being replaced by AI. And AI is learning, AI and AGI are learning how to play games, more complicated games, more task-oriented, physical environment-oriented games, and, learning fast. So, anyhow, not a big, not a scary AI bad. No, AI is great. AI is fun. I enjoy playing with AI. I learn a lot as I'm playing around with it, and I also get a lot of things wrong. So, hey, like I said, I'm human. No script. I just use, a couple of notes to remind me of the topics. So, anyhow, that's it for today on this topic. Not afraid of grifting. I mean, it helps me do what I need to do. Please, uh, you know, Venmo is, I'm grifting. I'm human. You got a little coin, send my way. That hey, like I said, I'm still working on my studio. This is jury rigged. It's better, but that costs anyway. And anyway, sorry. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope I didn't offend some people out there in my use of certain terms in AI and AGI interfaces that I may have gotten wrong. Okay. And we'll call it there. Have a wonderful day. Well, day or night. Have a good time. So, may your God go with you, and sabos.